Yo, what's going on everyone? Thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Dutch Lion and today we have another speed build video for you guys. This one is once again focusing on the otter habitat slash surrounding area. This is also the final speed build video for this project. After this video, we'll be jumping on to our next project, which will be for the penguins. But before we're gonna jump into that new project, we have to make sure that this area is finished, nicely decorated, and that the guests have a fun time all together whenever they are arriving in this new area in the challenge zoo. And also the animals, of course. We have to make sure that the animals also have the best time ever. And speaking of decorations, you can already see in the video that we started on implementing those into this area. This one is mainly for the guest area. The overall usage of foliage, as in rocks, trees, bushes, everything nature-wise, it is pretty much finished. In this one you will still see a couple of trees and overall foliage items being placed still to finish it off all around. But this one is more for the guest in general. And what I mean with that is the building itself. That is over the education area, so the middle of the area, I would say, right next to the glass, which will serve as a eye catcher all around. You will see that whenever it's all finished. For the building itself, it is not quite sophisticated as some of the items that we actually built already in this zoo, but I really wanted to try to keep this area in a natural state, so to speak. So it's not overabundant in objects, etc. The overall focus was a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, just a very natural looking area. And that is what I believe we sort of achieved in a good way. Furthermore, in this video, we started on placing garbage bins, benches, security cameras to keep everyone in check, speakers, television screens, all those kind of stuff. We will also have a small tour of the area at the end of this video. It's not going to be a huge section because the area itself is not that big. But then you will have a better view of how the area looks, how it sits in the environment, and maybe a top view as well. They'll all be in that section of the video. I will leave a timestamp in the description on when that tour starts, so everyone can click on it if you just want to see the final result of the project. So for now, I will leave you all with the remaining of the speed build, and hopefully I will see you all at the end of the video when we will be having the small tour of the area itself. But for now, I already want to thank you all very much for stopping by in today's video. Hopefully I will see you all in the next one or in the next stream on Twitch. I will leave a link in the description as well, because once again, all the videos that you see on YouTube has been built live on Twitch. So hopefully I will see you all in the live stream itself as well. Once again, thank you very much. I will see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye. Alright, so here we go. As promised, this is the short tour of the other area that I spoke of earlier in the video. It's going to be a couple minutes long. It's not a massive area, so there's not a whole lot to see. But still, it is worth to check out this little video that we're gonna do. Thank you all very much for staying around and also for fast forwarding if you did so. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for staying around. So this is the beginning. It's not really the entrance, just more beginning. The entrance to the area itself is more to the left of us. That is not quite finished yet. And if we look backwards, we sort of see that there's still a lot of stuff missing. So that's all, part of a future project on its own, pretty much. So for now, if we go back to this look, so to speak, this angle. Like we said, this is sort of where it starts. And if we continue to follow the path, like I said in previous videos as well, I really tried to keep a very natural look of the area. So that means a lot of trees, not that many items in terms of buildings and the other things. And I think altogether it worked out pretty nicely. Quite happy with how it looks. So again, a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, a lot of flowers, and there might be one thing that you'll already see that changed up. In the video itself, you could see a whole lot of blue flowers. Can't quite remember the name, but after second thought and looking at the overall area at the end, I wasn't quite happy with the overall look itself, so I decided to take them away. However, if we can still add a couple of those in somewhere and it sort of fits, we'll definitely do so. But for now, it's it didn't really fit. Not really sure why, but it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. So if we continue, then this is the stone archway tunnel, I think you can call it. It's just more a natural thing. It doesn't really serve any purpose than just like being there. More decoration as well. We can go underneath, which will lead to this section over here. This is the creek right next to the tunnel itself and also right next to the path. And if we unpause the game real quick, we have implemented a couple of special effects to make it look more natural and real. Not too many, but I still really like the way it looks. If we look to the left, and this is the area, I will quickly pause the game again, so the frame rate is a bit more bearable. We have two ways here, one to the left and one to the right. And this is the second thing that changed up slightly. There used to be a whole lot of rocks in each section of this path. As you can see, it is far less than what it was. I took a whole lot of rocks out because, once again, after second thought and also from community members, their opinions, I looked at it again and I was like, yeah, okay, you guys are actually right on this one. So, not saying that they are never right, but it was something that we had to change, pretty much from the moment we started. But I kind of wanted to keep it. But then again, sometimes it's very important to listen, so that's what we did. Not as many rocks, as you can see, and it looks more natural now. So that's pretty nice. So guests can decide to use this section to go down to the glass wall, so to speak. For now, we're gonna go to the other side. A couple statues. Sort of show that this is the other area, so to speak. And if we continue, we get to the point where we have the actual main area inside this area, so to speak. So this is the main focus. As you can see, it's a big wall with a lot of water behind it. And you can already see an otter swimming about. We have one of them at the moment. We'll definitely have more, because the more the better. But overall, again, couple benches, couple garbage bins, and yeah, like that is pretty much it. Again, we really try to keep this area quite natural and not as abundant in stuff in terms of non-natural items. Also for this bit, we might actually have to raise this slightly. Seeing it from this angle, I think guests will knock their heads. So we're most likely going to raise this overall area slightly. But you can see the idea already. So this is the educational area. The educator will stand at their usual spot with a television screen. There's a speaker behind it as well to get it more like realistic aspect going once again. And if we continue a little bit more to this side, there's some more underwater viewing angles, so to speak. And that is pretty much it. Like again, it's a pretty darn small area, but it was still important that we completed this in an orderly fashion, so to speak. Like, it's very important. So overall, really happy with how it turned out. And again, this is the natural path from the other side. And this is 100% accessible for guests, but also for staff members. You'll see like some feet sort of glitching through those wooden beams, but we don't look at it. We just pretend it always used to be that way. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I think we can get a overall view going as well. And that is pretty much it. For the actual enclosure itself, it still requires a couple things. I think we can go over that as well. While we're at it, why not? And that is mainly this area over here. It is okay. And in terms of foliage and everything, that still needs to be added. Also with donation bins, all that stuff still need to be added in. But I kind of want to change this later on. So for now, we're gonna keep it, and we're also gonna use it. But we are going to change this viewing area for the guests. I'm not quite sure how, but this will be changed. And then for the actual enclosure itself, I think we have one enrichment item that will be increased as well. And yeah, just get the actual requirements for the enclosure up to speed. So feeding areas, enrichment items, maybe a couple extra natural pieces here and there. But it's like for 90 or so, well, let's say 95% ready. And I think that is pretty much it. So for now, I want to thank you very much for checking all the previous videos out for the other area. The next video after this one will be the start of the penguin project / enclosure. I think we can have like a very sneak peek we had so far. That is the building in the back. You can already see a couple things in the distance. We're not gonna go too close because that is for another video. Again, will be the first video after this one. So please feel free to subscribe to get live notified whenever we get the next video out. Also leave a like if you did enjoy this video and also the overall video / project thing for the others. A dislike if you didn't. If you have anything to add in terms of comments, then please feel free to use the comment section down below for some pointers, things that you liked, disliked, etc. It is there for you, as always. Also, I will leave a link in the description with the Twitch site, so to speak, because everything so far that we built for the other habitat and the surroundings itself, it's all being built live on Twitch. So if you're interested in how something is made, for example, the dome for the penguins, even though that is a different project, for foliage, things, you name it, I happily answer all the questions you guys and gals have, of course. So please feel free to stop on by on Twitch as well. And once again, I think that is pretty much it for this video. So once again, thank you very much for stopping by today. Wish you all the best of days, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video or stream on Twitch. But for now, thank you once again. I will see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye.